I'm Melissa, your free range psychic. Today is June 13th, 2021, and today I'm going to do a brief reading on the insurrection and what's happening with investigations behind the scenes. Because even though we'd like to know everything, the FBI, the CIA, the Congress, their investigations are secretive. So we don't know a lot that's going on, and I was curious, so I asked my guides if we could do a reading on it. Hope everybody's well today. I'm going to begin with reading, it's just a brief spread of 6 cards from the Cyril Marchetti Gilded Tarot deck. Then there is a oracle card for us at the end from the Sacred Destiny deck, because I'm just getting into this deck, by Denise Linn, and the usual musical interlude. Well, not the usual, because everyone is different, but there's a musical interlude included at the end. My information, should you want to contact me, is below in the description and at the very end of the video after the musical interlude. First card my guides gave me, the Tower. This is the insurrection, right? The Capitol building and the riot, the invasion. The Devil is the next card. This is inside job. This is the insurrection, or the coup being attempted by Trump administration, Trump Congress people, dark money, Putin, other countries like Russia, Putin, and also I asked my guides, was there any other countries that were involved? And they said North Korea, allegedly. Next card, the justice system. So what's going on? What is the justice system doing? What are the Congress doing? The guides gave me this card, the Eight of Wands. This is a lot of investigations going on behind the scenes, looking into every aspect of what happened, trying to figure out the macrocosm and the microcosm of the event, who took part, but also who planned it. And this is the thing that they're most focused on, is the money. Who funded this? Where did the money come from? The outcome, this is the Ten of Swords. So my guide said that even though we're very skeptical, and I still remain skeptical, but my guide said that they're looking into not just the insurrectionists, who they've arrested a lot of them, but this is people from the higher echelons who funded, organized, and instigated this event. So this is Congress people. This is dark money, possibly, allegedly, Koch brothers, DeVos, Prince, Eric Prince in Blackwater very much had a stamp on this insurrection. Russian money, money coming in from high-level donors, and nobody is going to be protected from the indictments that are going to hit, the subpoenas, except for not just yet. They're saying that Trump ultimately will be hit with this, but they're kind of looking at it from getting information, from the MAGA people, the people who were involved in actually invading the Capitol, and then getting information from them regarding their contacts going up, and then when they've gotten to the penultimate level, then Trump gets hit. But this isn't really indicating indictments yet coming down for Trump or charges against Trump for his involvement. This is just the lower echelons of people beneath him. I know we're all really frustrated, and there's a lot of like I said in my last video, narrative that's very scary, and it is scary. An attack on our democracy is really scary. But that doesn't mean that Merrick Garland's DOJ, even though, yes, I know that we're upset about some of the choices they made in continuing on Trump's defense and attack on various things. I believe that's happening. I'm not happy about it. I'm very upset about it. But I think that they're looking at these cases, like the, I don't remember her name, but the woman who is has that defamation suit against Trump, and then the Justice Department is deciding. Unfortunately, I really hope they retract that to defend Trump. But what I think happened is that the way that these lawsuits were set up were booby trapped. It's like there were certain contingencies in them that if you drop those suits, then you open up the presidency for attack. So they're trying to protect the institution of the presidency and the Justice Department, even though they don't like the cause of it. Like if they were to retract, it's not just the retraction itself, it's what it would injure. And I think that's what they're grappling with right now. It's not that they want to continue these suits, but it's like a double jeopardy or something for them, or maybe that's not the right word, but there are hidden traps. There are potential problems that open up in the minutia of the justification for the suits. At the same time, I really hope they do drop at least the defamation suit of the defense of Trump. And then all the other ones too. Well, there's other ones, I won't go into those. I hope that they retract from all of them. But I think Merrick Garland walked into a huge mess. And there are still some Trump people in that department. But he's trying to sort it out. There really hasn't been that much time. I saw somebody outraged on the news. I said I wasn't going to watch it. I watched snippets of it and then I turned it off because I don't want to hear that. Merrick Garland's Department of Justice knew this and knew that. Well, they've hardly been in there. Whatever they know or not, it's not like they've been sitting on stuff. They're just trying to figure it out. But my guides keep on telling me it's going to be okay. Things are going to turn around. And the things that we're really worried about, like voters' rights, etc., they will take action. They will become more swift in their response, even though they've been slow to begin with. I believe that's also what this Eight of Wands means. So that is my reading on the investigation of the insurrection. Hopefully it all pans out and we see justice, because we need justice. We all hunger for justice. And we should hunger for justice. That's a good, healthy sign that we want to see justice done. The oracle card that I got is simplicity. Oh. The sacred landscape wants you to know to find a sacred simplicity and have clarity in your life. Do only what matters. Release everything else. Simplify your life. Scan all areas and clear both internal and external chatter. Rest, rejuvenate, and try to participate in only what is truly important to you. Relinquish everything else if you can. Don't delay. Do it now, if possible. When your life is cluttered with objects, relationships, time constraints, and emotions, sometimes that can leave little room for spirit. There's sometimes too much static and too much stuff to connect to your soul. The smallest amount of clutter clearing can make even the biggest of differences. Simplicity. I hope you enjoyed the intro. I forgot to mention that. I'm so excited that Jill and Joe Biden are in Europe, and the world is completely changing their attitude towards America. And I knew that would happen. I knew it. My guides told me it, even when people were naysaying and saying, oh, is this going to destroy America's image in the world forever, you know, when the former guy was president. And I was like, no, as soon as, you know, Biden comes in, it's going to be good. It's going to completely alter. People are going to be even more positively disposed towards America, because people are going to be so relieved. There's such a huge contrast, you know, between the former guy and Biden. At this point, I always remind people that I am available for personal readings. I do past life readings, anything in the present, including past and future. I love to introduce you to your guardian angels, and I am a medium. If you want to contact or try to contact those who've passed on, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. It really helps me out. Oh, I forget to say this. I should say this in every video. If people really like the musical introduction or outro, the names of the artists and the names of the pieces are in the description box below. I do include them. You guys, I love you. Hang in there. Enjoy your evening, day, night. The solstice is coming up, the summer solstice, so we're coming into the longest day next week, and Father's Day is coming up too. So you guys enjoy. I love you. You take care. I will be back next week, okay? Bye-bye.